Did Justin ever ask his ex to help put an end to the harassment her fans put you through?
I do not stand for women tearing women down. Please, for me, know that that's not my heart.
She doesn't owe me anything. I respect her a lot. If that was something that she felt was necessary, then that would be amazing.
I don't like seeing people be disrespectful or rude to other people, so please don't do that.
There's a very long history there, and it's not my relationship. It has nothing to do with me, so I respect that a lot.
Have an okie dokie jar. They said that word is over. I've said it quite a few times. Okie dokie? Okie dokie. Oh.
When the cheese breads are complete. Okie dokie.
Why? Why do people do this?
If I were a wild animal, what kind of animal would I be?
Monkey or koala bear.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Do we have a favorite? It's honestly the two I was thinking. I swear to God. Just kidding. Just kidding. Do we have a favorite?
If you could look like this forever, this is good.
Thanks.
Right? If you could do this forever,
that's so nice.
You wouldn't do this forever?
No.
I could barely do it now.
Your husband was in a very public relationship. They were kids. People were obsessed with the idea of them. People were confused on the timeline you're talking about of like, is she a homewrecker? So I guess my question is, Hailey, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No. Not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started like hooking up or like anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point. I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. I'm not interested in doing that, and I never was. Like, I can say, period, point blank, I was never with him when he was in a relationship with him.
The internet was supposed to start 2026 with fresh energy, new goals, new vibes, a clean slate. Instead, we woke up on New Year's Day to the same celebrity triangle people swore they were done talking about years ago. Because with one Instagram story, everything came rushing back. No announcement, no explanation, just a kiss, a caption, and one emoji that turned calm timelines into full-blown chaos. And once fans started doing the math, things got uncomfortable fast. Because this wasn't just about a photo, it was about history. And the timeline nobody agrees on. And once you really look at it, you start to see why people are arguing all over again. But before the numbers, before the theories, and before the old wounds reopened, it all started with one simple post. Hailey Bieber shared an Instagram story of her and Justin kissing. Nothing outrageous, just a quiet, intimate moment between a married couple, the kind of post celebrities share all the time. Then came the caption. She wrote that they've spent 10 New Year celebrations together. And right after that, a middle finger emoji, followed by a red heart. That was it. No context, no explanation, no clarification. Within minutes, comment sections exploded, screenshots spread everywhere. And suddenly, one name started trending again, a name that always shows up whether anyone wants it to or not. Selena Gomez. For years now, any post involving Justin or Hailey somehow circles back to Selena. Fans immediately assumed the middle finger wasn't random. They claimed it was shade, a message, a reminder, another subtle jab in a drama that never seems to die. People weren't just reacting, they were accusing, and the theories started piling up faster than anyone could slow them down. What made it even stranger is that this was a drama everyone believed was over. For the past few years, all three of them have tried to shut this narrative down. Justin and Hailey got married, built a life together, and welcomed a child. Selena moved forward, focused on her career, her businesses, and her personal growth. The internet finally shifted its attention elsewhere. No one was dissecting timelines anymore. No one was counting dates. No one was arguing in comment sections about who meant what. Until this post. And that's what made it hit harder. Because it felt like reopening a door that had finally closed. A door everyone claimed they were done with. The real issue wasn't even the photo or the emoji. It was the number. 10 New Year celebrations. Fans immediately started counting. And that's when things stopped making sense. Because if you follow the public timeline, there's one New Year that stands out. One moment that refuses to fit neatly into this narrative. New Year's 2018. Back then, Justin wasn't with Hailey. He was with Selena. And not quietly, not privately, very publicly. In late 2017, Justin and Selena rekindled their relationship, and the world watched every move. Paparazzi tracked flights, fans analyzed body language, and when New Year's arrived, there was no mystery about where Justin was. He flew to Cabo on a private jet. To be with Selena? Selena was staying at an oceanfront villa. Justin booked another villa just minutes away. She hosted a New Year's celebration with a mariachi band. Justin showed up. They were seen together, laughing, comfortable, romantic. This wasn't speculation. It was documented. And it didn't stop there. The relationship continued into February. They were spotted traveling together right before Valentine's Day. They slipped away to Laguna Beach for a weekend at a luxury hotel. Justin's mother even stepped in publicly to defend the relationship after reports surfaced that Selena's family wasn't thrilled about the reunion. This wasn't a fling, this wasn't casual, this was serious. Which is why when that relationship ended in March, it shocked people. And what happened next shocked them even more. Justin reached out to Hailey after seeing her on a late-night show. Not long after that, they were inseparable. Weeks later, they were engaged. Months later, they were married. The speed of it all left people stunned. Many felt like Justin jumped from one intense relationship straight into another without pause, without reflection, without healing. And that feeling never fully went away for some fans. So when Hailey posted about 10 New Year celebrations, it didn't feel harmless. It felt loaded. Because if Justin spent New Year's 2018 with Selena, then what exactly does 10 mean? Was there overlap? Was there something happening behind the scenes? Or was the internet reading too much into a number? To answer that, you have to rewind even further. Justin and Hailey's history didn't start in 2018. It goes back years earlier. In late 2014, rumors first started circulating about them. Justin even tried to shut it down by calling Hailey just a good friend. But fans weren't convinced. Their timing, their photos, and their proximity told a different story. They were widely believed to have spent New Year's Eve going into 2015 together. That would count as their first New Year celebration. Then came 2016. More photos, more sightings, more evidence that they were still connected. That would be number 2. But in 2017, they weren't together. Justin was in Miami. Hailey was in New York. Separate lives, separate paths, and then came 2018, which Justin spent with Selena. After that, everything changed. By 2019, Justin and Hailey were married. From that point on, they spent every New Year together. No gaps, no breaks, no confusion. So if you count it out carefully, the math technically works. 2015, 2016, skip 2017, skip 2018, then 2019 through 2026. That adds up to 10 New Year celebrations total. Not consecutive, not uninterrupted, but total. Hailey wasn't lying about the number. The problem is how it was presented, because without context, it sounded like a straight decade together. And for fans who remember every detail of Justin and Selena's final chapter, that implication didn't sit right. And then there was the emoji. That middle finger took everything from confusing to controversial. Even people willing to give Hailey the benefit of the doubt admitted the emoji changed the tone. If it was meant for haters, it still came off aggressive. If it wasn't meant for Selena, fans argued it was impossible not to think about her. Hailey has been in the public eye long enough to know how this works. She knows that anything involving Justin automatically triggers comparisons. She knows timelines get dissected. She knows emojis aren't neutral, which led many people to ask the same question. Did she really not see this coming? Or did she simply not care? And once that question appeared, older theories resurfaced. Fans dragged up past New Year conspiracies, including the long-standing rumor that Hailey and her friends orchestrated situations to keep Justin away from Selena during key moments. One theory claimed Selena was deliberately invited to Dubai for a brand event in 2014 to keep her distracted while Hailey spent time with Justin. Selena was indeed in Dubai that New Year with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid. Photos flooded social media. It looked like a dream trip. But years later, fans re-examined it with suspicion. The theory gained even more traction when an unverified claim surfaced that Kylie Jenner liked a video explaining the conspiracy. Whether that ever actually happened remains unclear, but it didn't matter. The internet ran with it. Logic rarely survives once a narrative takes hold. Others pointed out contradictions. If Gigi had actually helped sabotage Selena, why would she remain close to Taylor Swift, Selena's closest friend? Then again, Taylor was never exactly a Justin fan either. Every argument had a counter-argument. And suddenly, a single emoji reopened years of unresolved debate. Now the internet is split again. Some people fully defend Hailey. They argue she has every right to celebrate her marriage without worrying about someone from her husband's past. They say the middle finger was obviously directed at critics who doubted their relationship. And they ask why Hailey should constantly censor herself. Others aren't convinced. They argue this isn't the first time Hailey has posted something that feels calculated. They believe the emoji was unnecessary and provocative. And they say if she truly wanted to escape this narrative, she would have added context or kept the post private. The truth likely sits somewhere in between. Hailey probably did want to celebrate a real milestone, but she also likely understood that posting it publicly, with that emoji, would cause a reaction. Whether she wanted the attention or simply didn't care about it, doesn't change the outcome. The drama is back. And what makes it more frustrating is what gets overshadowed every time this happens. Hailey has built her own career. Selena has reached new levels of success. Justin is focused on family and music. None of that matters once the internet locks onto an old storyline. Social media has a long memory. It doesn't forget, it recycles. And it only takes one caption, one photo, or one emoji to drag the past into the present. This New Year's post wasn't just about celebration. It was a reminder of how impossible it is for public figures to escape their histories. It showed how easily something innocent can be twisted. And it proved that some stories never truly end. They just get retold. So now, once again, we're watching timelines get debated, intentions get questioned, and sides get chosen. All because of 10 New Year celebrations, one middle finger emoji, and years of complicated history colliding in one moment. Whether Hailey meant to spark drama or not, the result is the same. Everyone's talking, everyone's analyzing. And this conversation isn't going away anytime soon. And if history tells us anything, this won't be the last time the past resurfaces. Because with this triangle, it never really stays buried.